There are over 600,000 hours of video uploaded to the internet every single day. Most of this content is self-explanatory. It serves a purpose, fulfills a demand, or provides entertainment. However, some of this footage is strange, mysterious, unexplained, or just downright creepy. In the footage you're about to see, you'll have your beliefs on the paranormal and even the extraterrestrial put to the test. Today, we look at 5 mysterious things caught on CCTV. Number 5. Chinese pedestrians were baffled by a strange car crash involving 2 minivans in a busy intersection. In the footage, you can see the 2 vans being tossed from the intersection, launching them backward onto 2 wheels, causing one of the vehicles to flip. It is unclear exactly what happened to cause the vans to react this way. From the looks of it, it seems as though these vans drove into some sort of an invisible wall or force field. Though commenters seem to agree that this was likely some sort of a wire that the camera simply didn't pick up. However, a wire thick enough to have halted 2 large minivans would surely have been detected by the camera. Though, to this theory's credit, if you look in the lower left corner of the footage, you can see a few pedestrians stopped in front of the intersection watching in the direction of the 2 minivans as if predicting the van's impending doom. But if it were a wire, why were the cars on the far right side of the intersection still able to pass through without issue? Wire or not, this is a very freaky video to watch. Check it out. Number 4. A photo taken in the woods in Washington County has sparked thousands of debates, shares, and comments on social media. Some believe this photo is evidence of the paranormal, while others believe it's just a Photoshop expert's handiwork. The mystery of the supernatural has attracted the interest and intrigue of many generations, and these locals have found their own supernatural mystery right in their own backyard. A blurry photo taken on a trail camera shows a little girl deep in the woods near Center Cambridge, and has the locals as well as the internet on the edge of their seats desperate for answers. A local paranormal researcher, Tanya Woodard, told ABC News, "We would like to look at the actual footage from the actual camera it came from. There's a lot of historical places and we do pick up on a lot of that stuff." She added that the image was taken on a trail camera off of Route 74, but it doesn't provide a lot of information for her to read into. Trail cameras don't take the best pictures. It's tough, she says. Tanya expressed interest in receiving the owner's permission to visit the property with her team of paranormal experts to determine if there's any active paranormal activity, or to see if this is a living child who may live nearby, captured by the trail camera. She says she has a lot of questions for the property owner, but at this time he wishes to remain anonymous. Tanya added, "What neighborhoods are around? Do they have kids? What time of day was it set up? Where was it set up? Can we look through it to see what's going on and do some research on the area?" These are the questions she needs answers to in order to provide an accurate response as to what may have been going on in this photo. With all the history in the area, paranormal activity is not uncommon. We've experienced a lot. We've been to a lot of places, especially out north, she says. Washington County Police say that since the story was first posted to Facebook, they've received hundreds of calls and emails about the photo. Several suggesting that there's a local urban legend that a little girl was hit and killed on a set of train tracks that used to run through the area. Woodard says she believes that there's so much interest in this particular case because thoughts of the paranormal are becoming much more popularized now. A lot of people claim to have had experiences and are no longer ashamed of coming forward. Whether this is legitimate paranormal activity, Photoshop editing, or an actual child playing in the woods, it definitely makes for a creepy photo. Number 3. This video is truly remarkable. What you're seeing here is a UFO that was spotted over France, likely close to Paris. The UFO is cigar-shaped, which seems to be emitting some sort of a light beam from it as 2 smaller lights hover around it. UFOs similar to this have been spotted a couple times over the years. One such occurrence was on July 7th, 2010, where a UFO was seen hovering over a Chinese airport. The object was detected by a flight crew and actually resulted in the airport being temporarily shut down, canceling all incoming and outgoing flights for about an hour. Theories ran rampant at the time, with Chinese locals claiming the object was either a US bomber or a Russian satellite. Others thought the object could have been of extraterrestrial origin, while others thought that to be completely ludicrous. Another instance of a UFO like this being spotted was in early 2014 just off the coast of Australia. The UFO is recorded on a webcam that was set up in a residential area and shows an object strikingly similar to the one shown in this video. Cigar-shaped UFOs have been spotted time and time again throughout history. In fact, the very first reported cigar UFO was in 1790 in New York. At around 9 p.m., residents noticed a bright shining light appearing in the northern sky, causing a very loud roar. The locals indicated that it grew in size and intensity until it could have nearly overcast the sun. The residents also remarked that the light was so bright that it could have, quote, picked up pins in every corner. As the UFO passed overhead, it met with a wall of trees and rose above them and continued on with the speed of a galloping horse. What do you think of this? Given this information, do you believe this is a genuine UFO, a hoax, some sort of CGI? Let us know. Number 2. These Savannah Flipflop shop workers were astonished when they reviewed CCTV footage of a seemingly normal day at work. In the footage you're about to see, the camera provides a fairly decent view of the shop. Customers are moving about, trying on shoes, etc. But the weirdness takes place when you look at the mirror in the background of the shop. Multiple customers pass in front of the mirror, and everything seems as usual. However, a man dressed in all black passes in front of the mirror, but casts no reflection. This is absolutely incredible. But what's truly remarkable is that no one in the shop noticed this event take place, at least not until they reviewed the CCTV footage later that day. Well, at least it would be remarkable, except as it turns out, this is actually a stunt performed by two magicians as part of a TV show called The Happenings. The Happenings is described as a show that makes the unbelievable believable, following a series of unexplained phenomena and mysterious events created by master magicians Barry and Stewart. Apparently, the two travel around the USA and UK, performing all sorts of odd, mind-bending stunts on unexpected pedestrians. Even though this is ultimately just a magic trick, it's still super cool. Number 1. This next video is truly shocking, as well as completely unexplainable. The video is of two men asleep in twin-sized beds. The video seems to be fairly uneventful when all of a sudden the bedroom door opens, though no one is on the other side. A moment of silence ensues, but then the camera appears to receive some sort of an interference for a brief moment, but quickly returns to normal. Just as the situation seems to calm back down, one of the men's feet begin to rise from the bed. Slowly at first, then higher still, until at one point it actually seems as though an unseen force is pulling the man from his bed, throwing him onto the ground. The man awakens and leaves the room, clearly shaken. What are your thoughts on this video? Many viewers are convinced that this provides proof of paranormal existence. There are no visible strings or effects in the video, and the man's reaction appears quite genuine, though others claim it's fake, pointing to the fact that the man never appears to scream or release any sort of a plea for help. Additionally, the person sleeping next to him appears fairly undisturbed, ignoring all of the flailing that's taking place next to him. Also, rather humorously, a surprising number of viewers are insisting the video is faked, simply because the two men are sleeping while fully clothed. Though the original poster says that this video was shot from an office, so it would seem that the two were sleeping overnight at their office for some reason. What do you think of today's videos? Have any of them changed your perspective on the paranormal or the possibility of extraterrestrial life? Let us know in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Also, check out our channel and consider subscribing to keep up to date with all of our future videos.